Hi there, I am Becky Amble, and I want to share something with you today, an AI tip, and I want to share with you a little bit about deep research. And I'm just going to talk this through, at least initially, and not be showing a whole lot of stuff on the screen. So let me get to that first. And so you're probably going, well, what is deep research? Why do I care? What's going on with all of that? Well, let me give you a little background. Deep research is a new feature capability on most of the LLM or generative AIs like ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, and Gemini. And why would you want to use it? Well, let me give you some ideas. First of all, it can help with clarity and confidence in your decision making because deep research theoretically uncovers the why behind behaviors and trends, and it helps you then to make strategic choices with more confidence and hopefully not be guessing. So, point one. Point two, it identifies root causes, not just symptoms. Again, it's going to dig deeper. So, instead of reacting to surface issues, deep research helps to uncover some of the underlying problems. So, your solutions can be more effective and long lasting if you're using that to help make your decisions. Obviously, third point, it has sharper targeting and messaging. And it helps you to understand your audience's pain points, motivations, and language more intimately so that when you are putting together any kind of marketing promotion for your product or service, you can speak more directly to the needs of your target market. Fourth point is innovation and competitive advantage. Again, deep research not only uncovers insights about your competition and things that they might be missing, it gives you the first mover advantage or an innovative angle in the marketplace. Fifth is better use of AI and automation. And when you combine deep research with AI, the AI can be better trained and produce more accurate predictions and better content and smarter automation because it's grounded in real insight. So it's got more to work with, shall we say, or more accurate things to work with. The sixth point is that it builds a stronger business case. And so if you're using AI to help develop a pitch or a new idea inside your company or selling something outside of your company, deep research can give you facts and data that make your case more compelling. Again, we would still say fact check and make sure that what you're getting is going to be accurate. Now, where you have to be a little bit fussy is that deep research may or may not use current online or internet data. And that's where you can get maybe a little bit confused or not have the information as good as what you would like. And so most of the LLMs are going to do the deep research, but they're going to cut it off based on their training. And what you want to do, the best practice is to combine the deep research and the search capability. And that is where the magic happens. And one of the things that you can do is to then tell it what to do. So you might have a prompt that says, do deep research on, fill in the blank, your topic, use your trained data, and also search current information online to provide the most accurate and recent insights. You could also do something like you say, pull from existing training data. You could say, search the web and mention articles, stats, trends, etc. if you have something specific. And you can say, merge both into a well-rounded summary or report. And you might remember a while back I talked about trigger words. Well, one of the trigger words is research, and that will put you into the mode of actually accessing current data. So let me just show you a couple quick things here. If you were using ChatGPT, I'm just going to pull up the screen here and show that to you quickly. Here we go. Just a minute, please. Let's get the sharing going. Okay, it's a little bit wonky here. Just a second. All right. Now, hopefully you can see I have a ChatGPT pulled up here and it has the prompt box. What can I help you with? Okay. You first see the little doodad that looks like a globe, sort of, that's search the web. Then you see the next one, which is deep research. I would click deep research, I would type in what I wanted to do, and I would either prompt it with the word research and then put that prompt in research, current trends, using deep research on whatever the topic is. So I would put both of those in there. And I already gave you a couple sample prompts that you could use. All right, let's just take a quick look over here at Gemini. And Gemini has the option here. See down, here's our prompt box, deep research. You would just click that and you would type in what you want. Gemini, can't say for sure. I would still tell it to access current information, but since it's run on the Google platform, it might do that automatically. I don't know that for sure. Also, Perplexity, which is sort of a hybrid AI, not really AI, it's its own thing. They also have deep research. So you would click that and put in your prompt. And again, I would say, make sure you tell it to also research current information that is on the internet. And Grok, look at that, deep research. There you go. Now, Claude, we do have a bit of a challenge. I was asking Claude, do you have the capability to do deep research? And it says, of course, that it does. However, it openly admits that it has a problem because of data from their training cut off at October of 2024. And that you need to know about. I love Claude. Claude is great. Claude is a great writer. However, for doing deep research, might not be the one that you want to use. Or if you do, then I would say use an additional LLM, such as ChatGPT, Gemini, or Grok, and see how that compares. Maybe you want to fill in some things that you gather from the other ones. And Claude at this point does not have the capability to do actual searches online with current data. That's what I wanted to share with you and encourage you to use deep research when you have an opportunity, because it is more thorough. And as I mentioned, several of the reasons to do it. See if that resonates with you. And if you feel like, hey, this would be a great thing to do. Deep research takes a little bit longer. And when I was doing something that you might have seen the video that I did on structural engineering, I set up my prompt and put it in 4 different AIs, LLMs in particular. I used Chat, Claude, Gemini, and Grok. And I put the prompt in all of them, had them all set up and ready to go. And then I went on and was doing some of the work, because deep research does take a little bit longer. I haven't timed it per se. So if you've got something going on, have that working in the background for you and have it go to town in its own way, and then come back and see what you think. Thanks. We will see you next time. And thanks for tuning in.